I tried reading every single day for a week because I want to elevate my mind and become that curious, wise woman. The No Plan B Journey is all about becoming the best version of myself, and that version of me loves to read.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this glorious day. Today is the first day of our 4-week challenge where we read every single day. I'm currently reading a book called The Miracle Morning by Hale Elrod. It's all about how to build a strong morning routine. And that's what I want to work on. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna read this and work on it. This is my reading chair.
I took a sippy sip of my matcha latte and I was ready to read. And let me tell you guys, this book was a motivational speech in writing. And this book starts off by sharing this concept called the level 10 life. A level 10 life means that you are successful in every area of your life. From happiness, health, money, freedom, success to love, everything in your life is at level 10. And by now you should know I'm a girly who loves to better herself. So this immediately intrigued me. So it got me wondering, how can I improve and make my life a level 10? And wonderfully, this author goes on about, first of all, what causes you do not live a level 10 life. And the main cause is mediocrity. We settle for things that are just fine. We don't take accountability, we don't have a sense of urgency, and we don't have purpose. That's what causes so many people to live a level not 10 life.
Right here it says, always remember that when we fail to make time for personal development, we are forced to make time for pain and struggle.
But don't worry, there's always a solution to a problem, and wonderfully, again, the author shares some really amazing advice on how we can live a level 10 life. And it really all starts with how we treat our mornings, right? This whole book is called Miracle Morning. There's a purpose for that, and he talks about how you wake up is how you are going to spend the day and how your day is going to end. So if you wake up super out of it, you wake up unproductive, you go on your phone first thing in the morning, you don't wake up, you don't take care of yourself, you don't make the bed, you wake up unorganized. Of course, that is how you're going to spend the rest of your day. And he shares 6 things that you can do in the morning that will put you into focus and help you achieve that level 10 life. These 6 things are called the life savers. S for silence, A for affirmations, V for visualization, E for exercise, R for reading, and S for scribing, aka writing. In the book, there's a quote that says, if a person is living a successful life, then that person simply has the habits in place that are creating and sustaining their levels of success. On the other hand, if someone is not experiencing the levels of success they want, no matter what the area, they simply haven't committed to putting the necessary habits in place, which will create the results they want. So if you want to live a high quality life, you must have high quality habits. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body, and prayer is to the soul. We become the books we read. Matthew Kelly. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Mark Twain. So I used to read a lot as a kid. My sister and I, we would go to the library almost every single day and just devour books after books. They were our snacks, they were our toys, they were our pizza. I don't know why pizza. I love pizza. Maybe that's why. I stopped reading around high school because I just think life got too busy, and that's a shitty excuse, but that's what happened. But now that I'm 23 years old, I'm like, dude, it's time to pick up the habit of reading. Like, habit used to be like your light, your joy, your everything. It's time to be that girl again. And this was me on the 3rd day, and something inside of me switched on this day. I feel like the previous 2 days, I was kind of doing it because I was filming a video. I was just kind of like, okay, I need to read now because I'm filming a video for YouTube and I should do the job that I'm supposed to do. But on the 3rd day, I voluntarily wanted to pick up that book and read. So here's me eating my salad and reading on my Kindle and just being like completely engulfed by whatever I was reading on that page. And it was really nice to reconnect with the person I used to be. And after every reading session, I always go into my reading list Notion page and jot down what I've read. I look through my highlights, I look through my notes, and basically interpret the words in my own language. I believe this is so important for anything that you really consume. It helps you to remember the knowledge, to understand it, and for you to evaluate it so you can apply it to your own life. I finished The Miracle Morning on the 3rd day, so I am now reading a new book. I'm now reading The Almanac of Naval Ravikant by Eric Jorgensen and a foreword by Tim Ferriss. It's an amazing book. I had this book sitting on my bookshelf for like eons, it felt like, and it was collecting dust, but I picked it up, and what do you know? This is a book that I needed at this very moment in life. So in here, he talks about specific knowledge. And basically, specific knowledge is something that you're really good at, something that you can really offer to the world that no one else can. And that got me wondering, like, what is my specific knowledge? I have one? I'm pretty sure we all have one. It just takes time to find it. So it says right here that specific knowledge is found much more by pursuing your innate talents, your genuine curiosity, and your passion. It's not by going to school for whatever is the hottest job. It's not about going to whatever field investors say is the hottest. This right here, the specific knowledge concept,
It's exactly what I am trying to focus on more. I'm gonna ask my mom actually what my specific knowledge is. Let's see what she says. I'm curious. I need to translate this though to her, so I want to make sure I translate it correctly, or else we're not gonna get the correct data.
So as described in the book, your specific knowledge is something that you're innately and naturally good at. Maybe this is something that you've been always great at ever since you were a kid, and you don't have to put a second thought to doing this action and performing this ability. And my mom, she gave me a few examples of what I just am very naturally, I guess, able to do. And the first thing is that I have very fast learning abilities. My mom said that ever since I was little, I can just pick up things super quickly, like just snap a finger and I got it. So that's cool, I guess. And another thing that she said is that I have musical and artistic skills and abilities in that arena, and this makes sense. Like I grew up in a very like artistic and musical family, so being in that environment definitely, I guess, just gives you that more able skill because you are surrounded by music and art. So I can see that. She also said another thing, and this one surprised me. She said that I'm very good at speaking, and I'm very good at knowing how to use words to articulate my thoughts and my emotions and my knowledge and what I know. And this makes sense, I guess. I'm here talking to you with words. I feel like as of right now, I am really good at speaking in public, and I've definitely worked on my speaking skills, but I used to always label myself as someone who was bad at public speaking. So it really surprised me that my mom said that speaking especially to like a big audience was like one of my skills. When I was young, I would do like speeches for my schools and speak for large audiences of a mix of adults and kids, and that was something that was very natural for me to do at a very young age. So that would surprise me for that very reason, but I can see it now how it transpired into the person that I am today, because I do love speaking now in public. It's very fun for me. Here I am talking to you guys and rambling on not only here but also my podcast. Like, look at me, I'm talking all the time. It's getting ridiculous. And with all that being said, I'm going to try to figure out how I can use all of my specific knowledge to provide some goodness into this world. And also, I highly recommend you guys to figure out your specific knowledge too. I just highly recommend you guys to read this book, to be honest. It's just great. Like, I'm loving this book. I'm not done with it yet. I'm still reading it. It's just so good that you want to devour every single page and really read every single word. It's just like one of those books, right? Like, it's gonna take you some time because it's that good. But yeah, highly recommend this book. Check it out.
This book is packed with so much knowledge. Like, I am dotting and making icons and underlining and bracketing like every single page. It's just so good. This book is so good. I'm gonna do my nails. Bought this whole entire contraption right here. Going to the nail salon is just way too time consuming and it's not worth the money. I'm gonna do them at home and save my time, save my effort, save gas, save money, save life. You know what I mean? It's great. It's a chillax Saturday, which doesn't happen at all, actually. This is a very intentional day off for me. Rare, but much needed, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm gonna do my nails and watch some Family Guy and The Great North, two of my favorite adult animation shows. Fun fact, I'm a big adult animation fan. Well, I'm very particular about what I watch though. Family Guy, The Great North, Solar Opposites, Rick and Morty. Oh my god. Wait, is there a new season of Rick and Morty? There should be. It's coming out in October. Give me a sec. When it comes out, it'll come out and I'm gonna cry and watch it in like one day. Actually, no, I'm gonna savor it. I'm gonna watch it one day.
I know nails aren't in the regular scheduled program, but I wanted to show you the joy of doing my nails. They look so freaking cute, and you're gonna see them in a few sec. But I had a really good time just doing my gel nails and watching Family Guy and Solar Opposites. It was nice to laugh at some dumb jokes and to be silly. Like, I love adult animation because they are just so silly and goofy. Like, they're ridiculous, but they make me super happy. Guys, look at my nails. They turn out better than I imagined. They're so pretty. I love glossy nails, so gel nail is the way for me to go. Wow, look at this. I wish they were a little redder, so I might get some red nail polish. They're so cute. I'm obsessed. Right here is the last clip of me reading for this week's 4-week. Overall, I had a great time. If you couldn't tell, I was laughing, I was enjoying my time, I was reading, and it felt really nice to be the person that I used to be. It felt nice to be the old Lizzie again. It feels great to be a reader again, and I'm very glad that I tried out this challenge this week. I'm going to continue with this reading habit and make it a part of my life. Like mentioned earlier in the video, the quality of our life is created by the quality of our habits.
After a week of reading every single day, I learned one thing. Reading is going to help you become the person that you want to be. From the two books that I've read this week, first The Miracle Morning and now The Almanac of Naval Ravikant, I learned so much from these books. I learned so much about myself by just reading. And that's absolutely bizarre because a lot of times you think like, oh, when you're reading, you're learning about someone else, but we're reading with, you know, thoughts in mind, with intentions, and actually understanding the words. You obviously learn a lot about who you are. And I'm very glad that I tried this week out because it kind of just gave me this new profound love for reading. I feel like I'm back to my old self, my young little self who used to read books every single day, go to the library almost every single day with her sister, and it's just nice to be this person again. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.